Y'all know what time it is. It's time to smoke with Auntie and get into the mess. Okay. Did someone say smoke break? Y'all already know what it is. If you ain't following me on any of my social media sites, go ahead and follow me on TikTok at pretty_hustler. That's HUZZLER. Instagram at Trice Brown 53 and Twitter at Auntie Be Knowing. And also make sure that you go on my YouTube channels. I got 2 videos up. I need to go ahead and upload my other video that I did the other day, but go ahead and go find my YouTube, subscribe and share. So let's get into Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton tweeted something about some new music that she coming out with. Homegirl got an album coming out. I'm here for it. She dropped no date, but she hinted that this album fire. So I know she talking about herself. So I want to know when. I'm ready to listen to. Oh, come on. I love Tamar. Okay. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Is it Mia J or J? The wife of Young Dolph. Young Dolph wife. She finally spoke out in an interview talking about how hard it's been since the passing of her husband and how her family and the kids missed him. And it's hard to talk about his transitioning. This is just hard. It's just hard for anybody to lose someone that dear to them, that close to them, especially being a husband, a father. He's a provider. It's a lot. And my condolences again to Young Dolph's family, his friends, his fans, everybody that really fucked that man. Condolences to y'all. Speaking of Young Dolph and his murder, they caught the 3rd suspect yesterday. They caught his ass yesterday. So a 3rd suspect has been charged in Young Dolph's murder case, and his name is Shondell Barnett. Shondell. Is it Shondell? Yeah, Shondell Barnett, and he was arrested yesterday. And I do hope that justice is served in this case. This is so sad. We got to stop all this gun violence. That makes no sense. This man was in his prime. Moving on respectfully, Girl Scout cookie season is here. To all my fat foodies, even though it don't look like I have a lot of weight on me, I am a foodie and I love my cookies and stuff like that. So Girl Scout cookie season is here, and I'm being told now you can order them through DoorDash. And it's still going to get to the Girl Scouts and everything. It's still going to go to them. But you can now order it through DoorDash so that the girls won't have to put themselves in risk for going door to door and risk getting COVID. But it's still going to the Girl Scout Foundation. And I don't blame them. I actually like this idea. I actually been looking them up. Because I'm going to get my Girl Scout cookies. My peanut butter. Oh. Do you hear me? I will be getting my Girl Scout cookies this year. I will be. Okay, Coachella is going on this year, and Kanye West, along with Billie Eilish, are in the talks of headlining it. Why are we still having super spreader events? It's beyond me. I do not know, but I will not be in attendance. Period. Survivors of the Bronx fire up in New York. Remember, I reported on that a couple of videos back, where they are suing their landlords in a $1 billion lawsuit, as they damn well should. As they damn well should. I totally agree with this. No way in hell that should have happened. In that order, as Bubba D was saying. I am not playing. Y'all better get y'all coins. These people are not going to start taking care of their responsibilities and looking out for their tenants until you start hitting them where it hurts. And where does it hurt? Their motherfucking pocket. Okay, this is just a disclaimer, okay? These next 2 videos that I am about to talk about are really, really, really disturbing. Okay, they're really, really disturbing, but they need to be talked about because there is something really going on in the mental state of some of these women with kids. Something is not registering up here, and they're forgetting that they're mothers. Okay, I don't know how you can forget that you're a mother and put yourself first and do things like that when you have sat here and you have carried this person for 9 months, you have taken care of this person for years or however time you have been with them, and then you hurt them like that. You hurt something that came from you. And these stories were triggering for me because as a person who is wanting more than anything to be a mother, it's sad that these are happening to these children. Hey my babies, this is a continuum from my news update that I was trying to upload 6 days ago, and I still got some more content that I gotta upload that's kind of a little bit late, but y'all bear with me. I'm back and better than ever. Come smoke with Auntie and talk shit. Okay, this is a viral story coming out of New Mexico. When I first seen the video, I thought it was fake. I'm gonna be honest. When I first seen it, I seen it circulating around Instagram. I thought it was fake. But now that she has been charged and this story has been coming out a little bit more, I said, whoa, I really wanted to report on this. This story is about 18-year-old Alexis Avila. She had her baby, I want to say, probably that Wednesday or that Thursday on the bathroom floor at her home. She had a baby. She cleaned herself up, wrapped the baby up in a garbage bag, and literally threw her baby in a dumpster, in a whole dumpster. And surveillance footage caught her doing it. So people went out and found the baby, turned him into the hospital. He's fine. So the police find her, question her, ask her all the questions and the things of why she did what she did. She literally said she didn't even know she was pregnant until January 6th. She literally didn't know she was pregnant until January 6th. That was last week. So you went a whole full term and didn't know that you were pregnant, ma'am? I have a hard time believing that. And then her mother didn't even know that she was pregnant. When the police questioned the family and everything, her mom didn't even know she was pregnant. So you knew you were pregnant and you were scared to tell your parents. Why? You're 18. I know you're probably thinking like, God, what am I gonna do? This is not the life. Baby daddy probably ain't shit. So what am I gonna do with a whole kid? There's plenty of things that you could have did with that whole kid. You could have gave him to people that would have gave him love, that would have gave him a home, that would have gave him that security, that would have gave him a chance to grow up on life. But instead, you tried to end a life. You tried to take this child's life. Thank God he was found and he's being taken care of. But this could have ended up tragically. Now she's being charged with attempted murder. And this all could have been avoided if she just would have, told the truth. Say, I'm pregnant and I don't want it. It's okay. It's people out here all the time that don't want their kids. It's better for you to tell the truth and say you. It's okay. It's people out here all the time that don't want their kids. It's better for you to tell the truth and say you don't want your kid and give them to somebody that's going to love them and treat them with the things, give them the things that they need, the values and the morals and all of that. The things, give him a chance to grow up. You could have did that, but instead you took this route. It's a sad case. It's just sad because I would rather give my child up for adoption than have my child suffer in something and to put my child in harm's way. I'm just saying that's the mindset that I have. I don't know. Talk to me and let me know how you feel about that. Now let's go to Chicago. Let's go to Chicago. A 6-year-old boy by the name of Damari Perry. His corpse was found in Gary, Indiana, but he is not from Gary, Indiana. He is from Chicago. The police now have arrested his mother and his older brother for his death. They say his mother, Janie Perry, who is 38 years old, her ass put a 6-year-old boy in a cold shower to punish him, and he became unresponsive. So, he started vomiting, and he threw up into basically, he passed out, and he became unresponsive. And instead of her or the older brother calling an ambulance to give him medical attention, they literally let Damari die, and then they drive him to Gary, Indiana, and put his body in an abandoned building, and then they drive back home and report him missing. So the Chicago police put everything together and said there were some inconsistencies in their story, and when they found Damari, they have now charged both the mother and the older brother. His name is Jeremiah Perry. He's 20 years old, in a whole homicide. I gotta read this off so I don't get the charges messed up. They said the mother is being charged with first-degree murder, concealment of a homicidal death, and obstructing justice. Damari's older brother, Jeremiah, he is being charged with aggravated battery, causing great bodily harm to a child under 12, concealing a homicidal death, and obstructing justice. And his bail was set to $2 million. So he probably did a little bit more to his brother too than just help transport the body. Hell, he could have forced the boy in the shower, could have beat him up to get in the shower or whatever. They're disclosing any more information than that right now, but this is truly sad. This is truly sad. Like, I tell people this all the time. Raising children is such a big responsibility. And then on top of that, they have another child that is younger than Damari in the home. It's really sad when children get harmed. I absolutely hate with the utmost when the elderly are harmed and when children are harmed, because those are literally the least likely of people to hurt you, and those are, you can really overcome the elderly, and you can overcome a child easily. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do them like that. And as far as being put in a cold shower as punishment, that never happened to me. That never happened to me. Now, yes, I did. I got whoopings. I got things taken from me. But this is called abuse. At some point, we're going to have to call some of these techniques that some of you parents are using as abuse. This ain't no chastisement. This ain't discipline. It's abuse. There's a big difference. Now let's move on to another woman who ain't shit. Literally, a woman is suing her donor for her child. She's suing him $2.8 million after alleging that he lied about his ethnicity, educational background, and relationship status. Now she doesn't want the baby. She don't want the baby. And you literally heard what I said, because of his ethnicity, his educational background, and relationship status. His ethnicity. So you gave the baby away because the baby was African. Wow. You ain't shit, lady. You ain't shit, lady. You ain't shit. This further proves that just because you birth something, it does not make you a motherfucking mother. That's sad. I remember a long time ago, my mom told me that once you are pregnant and you feel life connected to you, it's something in you that shifts and says, I'm a mother. I have to be a protector. I have to be a provider. I have to be a whole everything for this little being. Something is supposed to click and shift in you. But some of that just didn't work for some of y'all. I'm for real. My mom told me that is supposed to happen. Like a motherhood light bulb is supposed to go off. Some of y'all light bulbs didn't go off. This shit is ridiculous what y'all doing. I don't understand it. I really don't understand this. So let's move on, because like I said, this is triggering for me. This is triggering for somebody that wants to have kids, and to see this happening to kids. Like, men and women ain't shit. So Kodak Black got on his IG to tell everybody his relationship status, to clear up his relationship status with his baby mama of his little daughter or whatever. And he's saying that he's single out here in the streets. And he also announced that he got another baby on the way with somebody else. Okay? And then he is talking about his new artist who he was seen hugged up at a hockey game with. She was seen twerking on him. Y'all thought he was having sex. I reported on that. She was just twerking and being flirtatious, but I've seen pictures of them actually holding hands, and he talking about she fire, he believe in her, she fire, right, she giving you some fire ass head or something, because that relationship is just way too close for comfort to be sitting over here talking about, oh, that's just my artist. All right, Stevie J and Jocelyn, can do your thing. Do your motherfucking thing. So Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet, you know Jason Momoa is Aquaman, and Lisa Bonet, that's Denise, baby, Denise Huxtable. They are talking about calling it quits after about 4 or 5 years of marriage and 2 kids later. Why? Team no divorce. I really hope you guys work this out, because y'all are really cute together. Whatever it is, put the creator first, then look at yourselves, then analyze family. Please. Team no divorce. I swear. Machine Gun Kelly proposed to Megan Fox. Congratulations. And then there was some weird thing circulating saying that they drunk each other's blood or some shit like that. No. The only blood tie that my husband will have to me is our children. That's the only blood that needs to be circulating through me. Let's get it now. Happy birthday to Issa Rae. Yes, girl. It looks good on you. What else we got to talk about? Jennifer Hugh. She voluntarily dropped her harassment case against Nicki Minaj, but the Kenneth Petty case is still ongoing. So she has dropped the Nicki Minaj case, and I feel like they said that it was lack of evidence and literally lack of time, to be honest, because they were only giving her 30 days to produce certain evidence that Nicki Minaj was harassing her, and she simply just, I'm being honest, I don't think she had the resources, or she simply just didn't even have the evidence, and she just was over it at this point. And I really do feel like she got paid out, to be honest. I smell a little bit of payout. But Kenneth, you are going down, and Nicki, I still think that Kenneth is a no match for you. But you did what you did, so lie in it, boo boo. So Young Thug and Gunna calling these pilots out for being racist and all of that other stuff. I do kind of believe it, because pilots and flight attendants, they starting to get big headed and have think they got a certain type of power. Baby, if you don't fly that motherfucker and get me to where I got to go, I'm paying you. First of all, like, you know what I'm saying? So, first of all, Young Thug was traveling trying to get to his show, and his friend that he had on the plane with him didn't have the proper identification, so they kicked everybody off the plane. So his friend was like, that's cool, I ain't got the proper ID, I'm not gonna get on the plane, I'm not gonna let y'all miss what y'all got to do. So Young Thug tried to get back on the plane. The pilot didn't tell him, no, you can't get on the plane, because one of the flight attendants pretty much said that he was being disrespectful toward the pilot. So they said he was being disrespectful with the pilot, being disrespectful towards the pilot, being disrespectful towards the flight attendants. Now, Gunna, in his situation, I don't even know if it was because he was being disrespectful or what, if he didn't have proper ID, but he called these people out. And I'm trying to tell you, these pilots and these flight attendants, they really are getting a big head since this whole COVID thing been. But I always feel like they always had the big head. Let me stop. This is way before COVID. This is way before COVID. TSA, y'all got some nerve. Y'all really do feel like y'all the feds up in this bitch. I just have no clue why they feel like that. But yeah, I hope this is not like a racism case, but more just like a high bigotry case, like in bigotry, not in a racism type of way. It's a self-entitled type of way. Like, I can do what I want, and if you don't like it, you can get the fuck off. Jamie Lynn Spears was on Good Morning America with Juju Chain, crying them crocodile tears, talking about if she had any type of ties to Britney's conservatorship. And about it, baby, shut the fuck up. Talking about it was a mistake, baby. Stop telling them lies. Baby, you knew you was eating off of Britney's money. You knew it. You knew it. Okay? Stop with these lies. At this point, we do not believe none of y'all. All of y'all are leeches at this point. All of y'all are leeches. Okay, moving on. Lamar Odom calls Tristan Thompson corny for cheating on Chloe. So what the fuck are you? Looking like an ashy cantaloupe head ass nigga. What the fuck are you? You the king of corn chips. So that's all I have to talk about for right now. You already know I'm going to come back with another video with some more mess because y'all stay getting in mess. Y'all stay getting in.